B&B Connection here to talk about our favorite fighters from each weight division. Check it out. All right, we're going to start off with the heavyweights, go down to the bantamweights, and we're going to talk about the ladies. For the heavyweight, I have to pick, without a doubt, Andre the Pitbull Arlovski. 30 years old, 6'4", about 240 pounds, got a record of 14-6. He is also the former UFC heavyweight champ of the world.
All right, I'm going to have to pick Brock Lesnar. He's 31 years old. He's 6'2", 265 pounds. His record is 3-1-0. He is the current UFC heavyweight champion of the world.
And what, he just has brutal wrestling capability. He's a beast of a man. He wears something like 3XL, 4XL gloves.
Largest gloves in the UFC.
Yeah. And Andre Arlovski, international master of sport in Sambo, not really known for his ground game. It's a little underrated, but his stand-up capabilities are fucking amazing. He throws like 80% of his punches with that fucking power right hand, and he knocks people all to shit.
Well, I think Brock Lesnar's got quite a bit of power too. I mean, he knocked Heath,
the Texas Crazy Horse. No one likes Heath Herring. Yeah. He punched him right in the face. He did like a fucking backwards somersault.
Yeah, across the ring, man.
It's so great.
Cage,
my bad. It's technically an octagon. But
yeah.
You know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
But what if Brock Lesnar and Andre Arlovski got in the cage and fought it out? Who do you think would win?
I don't know. I think it'd be who is the toughest and can take a better hit. Glass jaw.
I'm not even going to dignify that with a response.
All right.
Light heavyweight, who are you going to pick?
I'm going to have to say Chuck the Iceman Liddell. He's 39 years old. I mean, he's getting pretty old, but he's 6'2", 204 pounds.
204 pounds, man. Light heavyweight, max out at 205.
Yeah, my bad.
That's okay.
He's 21-6-0, and he was the former UFC light heavyweight champion of the world.
Well, I'm going to pick Vanderlei the Axe Murderer Silva, coming all the way from Brazil, now living in Las Vegas. Goddamn, 32 years old, 5'11", about 200 pounds, with a phenomenal record of 32 wins, 9 losses, and 1 draw. He's also the former Pride middleweight champ of the world, and he is fucking relentless. And even though they fought once before and Chuck Liddell beat him, I say it ain't going to happen 2 times in a row like that. Vanderlei Silva would just decimation, basically.
No, if they have a rematch, it's going to be like a repeat of like Chuck versus Tito. It's just going to be...
Oh, bullshit.
He's going to knock him out, man. That easy button. He's been knocked out too many times. It's just
all right, okay, I've heard enough of that. You're talking too much trash. Let's go to the middleweights. That's about 185 pounds, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to pick my favorite French-Canadian, and he's not a greasy French-Canadian.
No, not like GSP.
No, not at all. We're talking Patrick the Predator Coture. 28 years old, 5'11", 185 pounds, with a record of 13-5. He kind of sucks ass on the ground, but he will stand up and hit you in the face with a power right hand so fucking hard you're going to wish you never got in there.
Well, I think I found his kryptonite.
Well, who's his kryptonite?
Hickson Gracie.
Old man Hickson?
Yeah. He's 5'10", 185 pounds, and his record is 11-0. No losses. Can you believe that? And all his wins are by submissions.
Hey, that's pretty good. Does he have like 7 rear naked chokes?
He does have 7 rear naked chokes.
And even though he's 50 years old, I say if he got in the ring versus Patrick Coture, he'd probably take him down and get 8 rear naked chokes.
At the same time.
At the same time.
It happens.
It does. All right, how about a welterweight? What's that, 170 pounds? All right, I'm going to say probably the most dominant 170-pound ever, Matt Hughes. All right, he's 35, 5'9", 170 pounds with a phenomenal record that I forgot to write down, so I don't know what it is. But he's the former UFC welterweight champ of the world. He's a fucking beast. He beat pretty much anybody except a greasy Frenchman.
Well, I'm going to have to go with the Irish hand grenade.
Ooh, Marcus
Davis.
Fuck yeah.
He's 31 years old, 5'8", 170 pounds, of course. Mm-hmm. His record is 16-4.
Now, he's got just phenomenal stand-up power.
He used to be a professional boxer, right?
Shit, yeah, he did. Shit, yeah. And I'd say Matt Hughes never really known for his striking, more for the ground and pound and beautiful slams. And if this fight went into the octagon, unless Matt Hughes could impose his will and take him down, I honestly think Marcus Davis would pick him apart in the stand-up.
It happened.
And he's left-handed, too, is Marcus Davis.
Yes, he is. He's southpaw.
All right, it's tricky.
Yeah.
All right, how about, lightweight fighters, 155 pounds. Who you picking?
I'm going to pick my favorite, the Neo Samurai, Genki Sudo, all day, every day.
Fuck yeah, man.
He's 30 years old, 5'9". He's 155 pounds. His record's 15-5-1, and I mean, he's just got submissions to die for.
He does. Didn't he get Butterbean in some type of straight ankle lock?
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't Butterbean like 500 pounds or something?
He is.
Yeah, man.
Fucking huge.
That's legit. All right, how about BJ Penn? I'll pick him. Honestly, I believe Genki Sudo has to be my favorite lightweight fighter, but BJ Penn is very good too, so why not talk about him? He's 30 years old. He's also 5'9" and 155 pounds. He's the current lightweight champ of the world, the UFC. Don't give me that Goldberg stare, man. He's the former 170-pound champ in the UFC. He's got phenomenal Brazilian jiu-jitsu, extreme flexibility, and his stand-up is getting better and better every time he fights.
But if they were to face each other,
Genki Sudo would use it
without
extremely.
his neck injury.
Yeah, of course. He'd heal that shit up, right?
Yeah.
And just use crazy and orthodox skill. And I believe he'd win that fight. So, there you go.
Of course, he'd heal it with that aloe vera they sell at Walmart over the counter.
That's what he'd heal his neck injury with?
I'm just saying.
Okay, man.
It happens, man.
All right, let's go to the 145-pounders, yeah? And I believe we agree. It's got to be Uriah, the California Kid Faber.
He's 29 years old, 5'6".
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sounds about right. He's 22 wins with 2 losses.
And win or lose, he goes out with spectacular style. I mean, he'll get knocked all to shit and lose, but he'll make it look classy.
He has elbows that will cut steel.
Mm-hmm. He's a beast, man. He's extremely well-rounded. He's got stand-up power. He'll punch you in the liver. Ask Jens Pulver.
Jens Pulver knows.
And he'll put you in a goddamn choke, too. I mean, he's just probably one of the most well-rounded fighters that I can think of at the moment. Yeah.
And he's going to get his title he lost to Mike Brown.
He's going to get it back.
He's on the road.
He's going to get it back. Mark these words. All right, let's talk about the little guys, man. 135-pounders. We both agree on this one. It's got to be
Miguel Torres.
Fuck yeah. 5'9", 28 years old, 135 pounds. But his reach is probably one of the most amazing things. It's 76 inches. That's like Chuck Liddell-style reach. And he's 135 pounds. So he's a beast of a man in that weight division.
Yep.
He's got incredible jiu-jitsu. He's got a black belt. He's got vicious stand-up power. He'll fucking break your eye socket with a punch. And he has incredible up kicks. In my opinion, he's going to go down as the best 135-pound fighter ever.
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 Yes.
All right. So let's talk about the ladies.
The ladies.
Ladies.
All right. Who are you picking?
I'm going to have to pick Gina Carano. She's my favorite female fighter.
Okay.
I mean, inside the ring, she can be beastly.
Mm-hmm.
And outside the ring, she's just a beautiful woman that you wouldn't expect to be in the ring. I mean, you look at her and you're like, she's too damn pretty to be a fighter.
Sure.
But when she gets in that ring,
boom. Like a lady in the streets and a freak in the cage.
Yep.
Fuck yeah. Talk about another freak in the cage. Let's go with Cyborg Santos. She is definitely not as hot as Gina Carano. She's kind of built like a man, and she's ugly.
She's got bigger arms than I do.
Yeah, she's probably got bigger arms than I do too, man. And she definitely has stronger titties than I do. Her tits
are made of steel.
Fuck yeah, man. You punch her in the titty, you're going to break your hand. And I would love to see Gina Carano versus Cyborg Santos. Who do you think would win that fight?
Not quite sure. I mean, I think Cyborg would probably beat her in the ground game.
Sure. Stand-up is probably about even.
I think it'd be about even, yeah.
I think it'd be about even, but I believe that Cyborg has more power, and she knows she's ugly, and she doesn't care about getting all beat up.
And she's Brazilian. She's got a killer instincts right then and there.
Mm-hmm. So that'd be a great fight. Let's see it happen. Gina Carano versus Cyborg Santos.
All right.
There you go. That's some of the favorite fighters. I hope you enjoyed. Who do you guys think? Maybe you got different ones. Maybe you agree. Leave a comment, man.
Let us
Come on.
know.
Do what you do.
theBnB Connection. All day, every day.
For the win.